It's the most wonderful time of the year. Millions of listeners around the world are unwrapping an early holiday gift, their personal Spotify music Wrapped. Users can search through personalized statistics about their listening habits in 2025, including some new bells and whistles. Spotify introduced the listening age, which tells you how old your taste in music is, and clubs, which sorts listeners into groups based on their music trends. Tessa Bennett joins us live in studio with more from this year's Spotify Wrapped. Tessa?
Manisa, this year the world sent a message loud and clear. Bad Bunny is back on top, racking up nearly 20 billion streams, claiming the crown as the biggest artist globally. He regained the spot by overtaking Taylor Swift, who's held the title for 2 years.
How do I check my Spotify Wrapped?
How do I check my Wrapped?
How do I check my Wrapped?
How do I check my Wrapped?
My Wrapped.
My Wrapped. Is this Wrapped?
The wait is over. Streaming giant Spotify has dropped its 2025 Wrapped campaign, and the numbers are sending a clear message. Bad Bunny is on top, claiming the title of most streamed artist globally, reclaiming the top spot after 2 years, and becoming the first artist ever to win the global rap honor 4 times. The Puerto Rican rapper dropped a new album earlier this year, which also landed as the top album globally.
It's not just his music, it's who he is. It's the fact that he's kind of unapologetically who he is. He's very authentic. What we've learned is that listeners are willing to listen to music that's not in the language that they speak. We've had songs in Arabic become really popular, songs in French, songs in English, songs in Spanish. So you're really seeing that kind of global listener and global audience really growing, and I think that that's important.
But he wasn't alone at the top. Last year's global top artist, Taylor Swift, came in second. On the song front, 2025's most streamed track was Die With A Smile, a collaboration between Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars, clocking in at over 1.7 billion streams. And that wasn't the only mention of Bruno Mars on the top 3 songs list. APT by Bruno Mars and Rosé nabbed spot number 3. Outside of chart toppers, this year's Wrapped reflects a world music scene that's increasingly borderless. Spanish language albums, worldwide fandoms, and more have pushed regional sounds into the mainstream.
There's just so many fan cultures, so many niche cultures, so many sort of micro genres out there, and really we're seeing things take off and trend really quickly and then kind of disappear really quickly, but they don't disappear for everybody. They did because their hardcore fans are still going to be there.
And there's more. For the first time, Spotify users got deeper insights into their listening habits this year too. One new Wrapped feature, Listening Age, is dividing the masses online. Spotify uses personalized data to tell listeners how old they sound based on their taste in music.
You're not young. I say this to help you.
Overall, 2025 on Spotify was a year where global hits rose from collaborations and multilingual albums. Fans embraced the familiar and the fresh.
This year, I think you see a lot of big name acts that you could have seen if it was like 2016. So, Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga, for example. Drake is on the list. You're seeing, Kendrick. Those kinds of artists who are really kind of almost at this point like legacy artists.
Stay tuned, because next year's Wrapped is likely to look completely different. If you're a musical theater fan and wondering why the new soundtrack from Wicked for Good is nowhere to be seen on your Spotify Wrapped, the cutoff was November 20th, just 1 day short of the film and album releases. So maybe it'll dominate your trends next year.